Alright, so jumping straight into one of the first things that you need to do, which is obviously sign up. Now, there's a couple things that you need to be aware of once you're at this stage. One of the first things is that if you've already got an account that you've been buying things from, you don't necessarily need to create a whole new eBay account. You're going to be able to use the existing eBay account that you have at the moment if you want to start selling items, because the same eBay account that you use to buy things on can be the exact same eBay account that you use when it comes to selling items. But if you don't already have an eBay account, then you need to head over to the eBay domain for the country that you're currently living in. So for example, in my case, because I'm based in the UK, I'm going to go over to ebay.co.uk. However, if you're based in America, then you may head over to ebay.com. You just need to make sure that you go to the eBay domain for the country that your ID is based in. And then from this point, it's just going to be a simple case of clicking on register at the top. And then you need to fill out your name, your surname, your email address, your password. And at this point, it doesn't really matter if you select a personal account or a business account, because you're going to be able to change that around later on. But of course, if you are looking to start an eBay store with the intention of selling items, then you may want to click on business account just like that. It's then going to ask you for your business name, business email, password, and you don't necessarily need a registered business to sign up for an account at this stage. You're going to be able to use any business name that you believe you're going to want to register in the future. But whatever the case is, just make sure that you fill out this information and make sure that it's as accurate as possible, because eBay is going to ask you to verify some of the information that you're putting here. So you want to make sure that you're putting as much accurate information, otherwise it's going to end up delaying getting your account verified. Alright, so on to the second thing that you guys need to be aware of when it comes to dropshipping on eBay, which is that you want to make sure that you read up on the policies. And this is important whether you want to dropship or just generally sell items on eBay. Reason being is because if you're not aware of all of the policies that you should know and the things that you should avoid doing when it comes to specifically selling on eBay, you're going to run the risk of getting your eBay account banned or restricted, which is the last thing that you want to happen. So I always tend to advise new beginners to come onto this website over here, which is the selling policies, and they're going to be able to break down all of the selling practices policies, the bidding policies, the trying to avoid eBay fee policy. There's so many different policies that go into building an eBay business, and if you haven't educated yourself in all of these different ones right here, then all you're going to do is put yourself in a position where you make a simple mistake that's going to end up maybe getting you banned temporarily or even getting you banned permanently. Alright, so on to the third thing that you guys need to be aware of on your eBay dropshipping journey, which is product research. Now, this is something that I wish someone broke down for me in detail when I first started, because it would have just simplified the entire process. And there's so many different ways that you can do this, and there's a lot of different methods, but I'm going to show you a way that I've been using recently when it comes to kind of giving me an idea of which product is worth me doing more research into and most likely selling. And the initial website that I go onto is AutoDS. Reason being is because they've added this brand new section over here called winning products, where they're going to be able to show us all of the products that people or dropshippers are having success with right now as we speak. So we're going to be able to scroll through this page and not only see all of these different winning products, but we're also going to be able to see the suppliers that all of these different dropshippers are using. And just scrolling down slightly, there's this product over here, which is a foldable wardrobe organizer by the looks of it. And now that I know that this product may be worth me dropshipping, one of the next things that I do from this point is head over to Peak Product Research. And for those of you that don't know what Peak Product Research is, you're going to be able to find it in your eBay selling account by clicking on research at the top just like that and clicking on Peak Product Research. And it's basically eBay's inbuilt product research tool that is completely free to use if you have an eBay selling account. And there's a lot of useful data that we're going to be able to get when it comes to using this tool. So what I'm going to do first and foremost is type in the name of the item that we're trying to research. Then what I'm going to do is make sure that I'm on the correct listing site. So in this case, I'm going to leave it as ebay.co.uk. Alright, so straight away we can see that in the last 2 years, over £1.6 million has been spent on wardrobe organizers, which is obviously a lot of money. And I can also see that there's only 2,000 different sellers. Scrolling down slightly, I'm also going to be able to get an idea of which type of wardrobe organizer people are buying the most. And I can see how much money each individual listing has made. So I can see this listing over here was able to make over £32,000. This one over here was able to make £27,000. And just selecting this option over here, it's going to be able to show me how many daily units are being purchased every single day. Now we can see that there's somewhat of a downtrend compared to a couple years ago in 2021, because in March 2021 there was around 1,600 units that were being purchased every day. However, fast forward to 2023, there's around 1,300 units that are being purchased every day. So this may not be an item that you want to make a foundational item in your store, but we can see that people are still buying it consistently every single day, which means that there's a high chance that if I was to list it myself, I'm also going to be able to generate sales from this particular product. All right, so once you've done your product research and you found whatever item that you want to start selling, the next obvious step is that you need to start listing those products on your eBay store. And there's two different ways that you can do this. You can either do it manually, where you're going to go over to your supplier's website, download all of the images, copy and paste the description, the title of the item, and simply manually list it on your eBay store, which is not necessarily a bad way to go if you're a beginner. But the second way that you can do it is by using AutoDS to easily list the product and connect it to your supplier's website. So let's say if I was looking to use CJ Dropshipping as my supplier, as you can see, I've just typed in wardrobe storage over here. And let's say if I wanted to dropship this particular listing over here, first things first, what I'm going to obviously do is come over to this section, make sure that there's enough inventory, and we can clearly see that there's more than enough. And I'm also going to scroll down here and double check the estimated delivery time and if there's tracking available too. And as you guys can see, 7 to 12 days isn't necessarily bad when it comes to shipping from China to the UK. So let's say if I did want to dropship this product, since I've already got the AutoDS extension tool installed, all I need to do is click on import to AutoDS. And of course, I've already connected my eBay account to my AutoDS account before making this video, which means that every single time I go onto any supplier's website and I click on the import to AutoDS option over here with the Google Chrome extension tool, the product is going to get automatically loaded to the back end of my account, ready for me to make any changes that I want to. All I need to do is come over here to my drafts, and as you can see, the product is right here available for me to make any final changes. So if I want to make any changes to the title, as in what the customer is going to see in the eBay search results, I'm going to be able to do that right here, as well as the category so that eBay knows exactly who to show this product to. Most importantly, the description. You can also go to the variant section and remove any variants that you don't want to sell. If you don't want to sell a particular product, you can remove it simply by clicking on this option over here. As well as the images, you can go through all of the images, keep whatever images that you want, remove any images that you don't want, add all of your item specifications in this section, which again is very important for eBay SEO, and then simply click on save and import. And of course, that was just a summarized version of what you need to know when it comes to this particular stage right here when you're listing products. But if you did want to sign up for a 30-day trial with AutoDS so that you can play around with it, see if it's something that you want to continue using over the long term, then make sure that you use the link in my description down below. And this now brings me on to the final thing that I wish I personally knew when I first started selling on eBay, which is that you want to make sure that you're listing as many products as possible. Now, one thing that I've learned on my journey over the past 6, 7, 8, 9 years of building eBay businesses is that the more products that you have available, it opens you up to more opportunities for you to be able to make more sales. And this is a very simple concept, and it's something that I didn't really realize until maybe my 3rd year into selling. But as soon as I started listing as many winning products, and the key word there being winning products, that's when I was now able to get to my first $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, so on and so forth, was by simply listing more and more winning products. Now, as you can see from this store right here, I've currently got over 2,482 active listings at the moment. And of course, I didn't start off with 2,400. I started off with maybe 5 winning products and then grew it to 10 and then 20 and then so on and so forth. But for the fact that I've got this amount of listings on my store, it allows me to generate sales every single day. But of course, everyone's on their own eBay journey. But as long as you have this in the forefront of your mind, you're going to be able to increase your chances of being successful. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe as well and hit the bell notification. And if you want to watch a completely free webinar where I explain my story as to how I was able to get to the point of making $3,000 every single day as a complete beginner with one of my first ever eBay stores, then make sure you click the link in my description down below to watch that free webinar. And if you also want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I break down some other important things that you need to know when it comes to building a dropshipping business in general, then make sure you click the link right there. Check that video out straight after this one because it's already helped out so many people, and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.